This video describes how to add a carrier to QQ Catalyst. From anywhere within the program, you can click on New Contact from the dock. Set your contact type to carriers and choose their current status. Select the designated location for this carrier and enter their contact information. Once you click Next, your carrier will be saved in your contacts. Now that you have entered the guided workflow, you may begin with entering phone numbers and email addresses for your carrier. Enter as many phone numbers and email addresses as you need. Navigation in the guided workflow is simple and intuitive. You can move around by clicking on the guided workflow tabs. You can click on the next tab to go forward in the workflow and previous to go back in the workflow. Use the guided workflow tabs to go directly to the specific section that you need. Clicking on the double arrows will show more sections if there are more sections that are not visible on the screen. Clicking on the page number section will move you back or forward one screen. While you are working, if you have to go to a different part of QQ Catalyst, you can always stack where you are and come back later. When you get to the addresses screen, enter all the information and make sure to select the proper address type. You can add as many addresses as you need. On the business information screen, enter the necessary information for your carrier. In the business contact screen, once you've added a contact and saved it, you can edit or remove it. On the payment information page are several financial rules to set up. The remit by field is the number of days from the effective date of the policy that the agency has to forward money to the carrier. The gross commission field indicates the number of days from the effective date of the policy when the carrier would pay the agency commission. The minimum earned field is the amount that should be collected when a client cancels. Finally, the minimum down payment is the amount the agency should be collecting for this carrier when the agency issues a policy. This field provides a warning to the agent regarding what the carrier accepts as a minimum down payment. From the drop-down list, select the MGAs that are linked to this carrier. Note that you can add multiple MGAs that are linked to this carrier. If the MGA is not listed here, then you can stack where you are so that Catalyst will remember your place and go add your MGA through the new contact screen. For instructions on how to add an MGA, please see the video on that topic. Parent companies like The Hartford and Progressive have many subsidiaries. If you are using one of these subsidiaries, add it from the drop-down menu. You can add multiple subsidiaries for a carrier. In the Locations per Carrier screen, assign your carriers to the appropriate location for your agency and add the agency. You can assign your carrier to as many locations as you need. The commissions you set up on this carrier are the commissions that will be applied to the policy and are due to the agency. Click on the Add Commission link to set up specific rules that will automatically be applied to policies that meet the criteria. You can drill down your commissions to specific locations, MGAs, lines of business, and terms. Create as many different rules as you need. The locations and MGAs that can be selected are based on what you set up under the Linked MGAs and Locations per Carrier tab. If you don't require specific commissions to be set up, select the option for Any to create a generic rule that will ensure commission is automatically calculated on the policy. If you do not set up a commission, no commissions will be applied automatically and you will need to manually add your commission on the policy. Choose either the dollar amount or percentage of premium the agency will receive for new and renewal business. Save the commission rule before moving on. If there are commissions from carrier fees, select the fee from the drop-down list. If the fee is not in the list, contact your agency administrator to add it. Then add the rest of the information and click Save. When you have entered all the carrier information and click Finish, the guided workflow for this contact will be complete. The contact has now been created. At this point, you can view and edit carrier information, add notes, view activities, and see commissions for this carrier. Here's what you have just seen in this video: how to add a carrier, commission, and fees using the guided workflow, how to navigate through the guided workflow, and how to stack. Additional selections can be added to the following fields. Carrier fees. Please contact your agency administrator to add selections to this field.